Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. So, how you guys doing? How's the weather? Oh, hi, Dorius. He says, hi, Ron and Pop. Kiba. Kiba Lions, hi. How are you? Nice to see you. I hope the weather's good. Hi, Marsha Green. Coming in early. I hit the thumbs up. It's 62 degrees here. Well, been chilly. It's chilly here, too. Chili con carne. uh, we had a lot of rain, cool weather. Um, can you guys hear me well? I hope so. Hi, Donna Luna. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Well, wondering why this thing is what? Okay. I'm just wondering what that was. Okay. Let me see. This crazy stuff going on. Yeah. Greetings, Ron. I on the show of Cheryl, I'm not going to miss anything, but I always watch the replay. Shoot to listen to my ratings again. Thank you. Okay. Um, it's kind of cool here. So still, believe me or not, I know you guys have warm weather and everything. I still have my winter tires on my car. So uh, we're allowed to take them off on the 15th of March. But we had snow, cold weather, sleet, name it, ice pellets, uh, and it's still cool out there. So I didn't have the time to take the snow tires off, and I keep them on just in case, because it had wacky weather, and it's still cool out there. So you don't go plant your tomatoes that kind of weather, not yet anyway. So why is my thing going all of a sudden? Things are getting stranger. Huh. I don't know why. Anyway, so that's the latest news. I've been working outside. I've been working out. What's going on? This is, the letters in the chat are darker some places, and some places are light color. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with the letters in there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I uh, I can show in here, but it's so small that it's hard to see. I can't read it. Like they're not big enough. If I do that, okay. The shed's coming on pretty good. I got it all up. I got the foundation done with two by six treated lumber, 7 feet by 7 feet. It's and the shed. Well, it's a kit. Okay, you get a kit. I bought the shed, so because it would cost me more to put like build it myself. The wood is so freaking expensive; it's not unbelievable. So the wood is expensive. Everything else is expensive, and even the screws you get for it is expensive. So, I hi Brian, how you doing? Thank you guys for leaving me a message after the show. It's really appreciate it. So I figured it out. if I would have built it myself, not that I cannot, I build it myself. I could have built it myself, but it's made out of wood. So you need two by fours, you need plywood, you need the roof, you need asphalt shingles or whatever you put. You need uh, to protect your plywood so that it, from water, especially all that. So I bought a kit. It's it's a it's a shed made out of whatever. I think it's plastic, but it's made in USA anyway. So here, it's only the cardboard. I didn't get a chance to take a picture with my phone or whatever outside. So I showed you a carton. It's torn, but that's what it looks like. It's made in USA, by the way. So um, it's called Suncast Cloverdale Storage Shed. Uh, so as you can see, as part of it, the car, because I had to, it was all glued up and crazy to take the kit and put that up. It took me a couple. There's so many friggin' screws in there, and funny, but that's what it looks like. That's the sunroof. Also, there's two on one side, two on the other side. So it's I don't need to protect it from the wood, from water. For if it was made of wood, plywood, all that, you would need something to protect it. So you know, so it costs a lot more. And so that all those things were furnished in this, and they, I think they said, let me see if I can show you, 10-year warranty, so 10-year guarantee. No, if I would have made it out of wood, it would have cost me a lot more because you need two by fours, you need plywood. Plywood is crazy expensive, and right now I did the platform on the bottom because so you don't just lay that on even ground. I had to put it stable on the platform, make it even level, and hi Clarence Field, and then after I did that, I had to put plywood. It was treated plywood. It cost $67 for a piece plywood, treated plywood. Unbelievable. So, and the rest by two by four, two by six, uh, treated wood. So I had to get all that level, and then the rest. Well, it's a kit. It took me a little while. There's so many friggin' screws. There was they had two bags of screws that came with it. 105 screws in one, 105 in the other. That's 210. That's besides the bolts, nuts, and everything. I had to put it back up. But this is weatherproof. The only thing is that you have to anchor it. So I got 4 anchors to keep it up there. So I could put my 7 foot by 7 foot, so I could put my shovel, tools, rake, and everything in it. So how you doing, Clarence? How's the weather? It's still cool here. I still got my snow tires on, by the way. So, so let me see where I'm at. Oh boy, I'm getting hot. I'm just gonna open the window a little bit. I'll be back. Yeah, it's going to be very nice when you finish. Yeah, it's already up. What you've seen as a picture already up there. The sides, the roof, everything is up there. So the only thing I have to work on the inside to well, I want to put what do you call that? Tablets or for shelves. Yeah, inside, so I can put something else. You can put a lawnmower in there, a riding lawnmower in there, but you need something to bring it up there. So The wood is not touching the ground, by the way, so it's it's all level, but up by a couple of inches, and the wood is 2 by 6 treated lumber. So then you have to get it, but it looks good, and I like it, and it's weatherproof. So the only thing you have to anchor it so the sometimes the wind and things like that. Yeah. So I'm just going to open the window a little bit. Get some fresh air in here. My dog. So, yeah. So Clarence says it's cold and rainy. Well, it's cold here, but it's right now. It's let me see what the weather is here. If I can tell you, it's 7 Celsius. Yeah, I'll be like Flint. Gloria says you'll be in like a flint. Yeah, but I can. I got a wood splitter that I can roll in there. A wood splitter is heavy. That's electric one, but it's friggin' made out of steel, so it's pretty heavy. I think it weighs somewhere about oh my god, 100 pounds at least. Uh, so to split the wood, sometimes the trees come down and everything. I'm getting with an axe is too much work, so I bought a wood splitter so I can use it, an electric one. Yeah. Anyway, so I can put my garden tools in there. Like there's Dubai. Hey, Dubai. There's Dubai. He just came up, so I can put some stuff in there, and in 33. What have they been here for? 30. Give me a second. 34 years, I believe, something like that. You, yeah, it's big enough for everything inside, but I mean, it's big enough for a lawnmower, a riding lawnmower. You can put that in. Hey, yeah. So 7 feet by 7 feet. So it's pretty good, and it's up high, So if I put shelving in there, I can put some stuff in there, because my garden tools are outside. So even though I got a garage, or even though I got so much stuff, it's unbelievable. So so there's things I could put there in a pressure washer, because I live in the country. You got to be, you got to be free to do what you want here, and and not be dependent on anybody else. So, there's a lot of things. It took me a lot of years to get there. So anyway, when we first bought the house, I didn't have a shovel, or I didn't have a fork, a shovel, nothing. Uh, Not even a lawnmower. I used to do that by hand, a walking lawnmower behind it, and it's so friggin' big here. So it's got 3.5 acres. I was I was doing as much as I can walking behind it for hours and hours, and then when we got the chance to buy uh, a riding mower, a riding tractor mower, lawnmower, then that changed. And still, uh, with the law, it takes me 3.5 hours to do the whole thing. So it's and with the dog and everything. So there we go. So that's the whole thing. But it's pretty good looking. It's the I know there's other kinds, but this is the one that it seems to be recommended the most. that people say, well, but there's so many screws in it. Unbelievable. You know, it it goes up fast. It's easy, but it's I think it's worth. Well, it costs less than put it up on wood, and wood rots. So whatever. If the leak is in there, it's terrible, and you gotta, and it's waterproof. So anyway, or snow or whatever, sleet. So you could use it as a doghouse you want it. I'm not going to put the dog in there, but anyway, uh, the only thing it doesn't have any heat, or but you could put uh, one of these lights, that. Yeah. Hi, Bernie. How you doing? Hey, Bernie. I got my shed. I was talking about the shed. So look at this. This is I got this. I didn't make a picture with my phone, but this is the cardboard that this thing weighs over 300 and I think 90 pounds. The shed, I bought that and I made a platform, uh, a level platform, and so that is made in USA. So go figure that one out. So there's so many screws in it, it's unbelievable, but it's waterproof, and so I got it all up like you see here on a platform that I made. Yeah. No, I got anchor. Bernie, I got four anchors that are uh, about 25 inches deep, screwed in, um, and anchored. I got it anchored, and I got cables on top. Where I don't know how to explain this. They're on the four corners, and I got on top of where you see the roof there up here. Whoops. Well, anyway, oh Jesus, when you do this on YouTube, you don't know where you put your fingers. It's just hard. Okay, right here, there's two cables, one going back and forth on the other side. Yeah, so it won't blow away, and I got it anchored also into my platform. So I thought about all that, and so there's two cables right now holding it, so you can't blow it away. So yeah, yeah, people turn in sheds into tiny homes now, but I figured it out. If I could have built that out of wood, but you need 2x4s, you need plywood, you need everything, and already, oh my God, I just did on treated lumber, 2x6 underneath, leveled, and all the whatever you need there to level the whole thing and hold it up off the ground, like a couple of inches, and then plywood on top, two sheets of plywood. The sheets of plywood are treated also. They cost $67 a sheet of plywood, treated. So all that expense. So if I would have built the whole thing with buying plywood and everything, I would have had to waterproof the roof, the sides, the whole thing would have cost me a lot more than I paid for that. And it was on sale. So that's expensive for a piece of plywood, 4x8 treated lumber, and it's uh, plywood of 5/8 thick, not 3/4, 5/8. But that's what you need if you want something to last outside. So anyway, now I'm going to do some shelves inside, a little bit of shelves inside. Uh, it's so many screws. It's unbelievable. I had they furnish everything. Hey, qu'est-ce que tu fais là? T'as assez là? Va pas là. Couche. So they had so many screws. There's a couple bags in there. I saw it said 105 screws in one bag, 105 screws in the other bag. That's 210 screws for the friggin' shed. that's besides the steel, um, whatever trusses inside that. You don't know what's inside the shed, but it's got steel trusses that that are screwed to the roof and down the sides like this. And then there's this big bar, steel bar, going from header to header across. but but I think it's worth it because it's already waterproof. All I needed was to put it together, and it took me some time to do that. But anyway, no, I got it delivered, and it cost me $80 to get it delivered. And you know what they came in with? They came in with I don't know what you call it. Where I bought it, I had to get it delivered, even though I'm not that far away. I'm about 14 kilometers from the store. It's not a Home Depot, it's a Rona, in Canada. But that's where they sold the friggin' thing. It was on sale. So you cannot have a truck. You got to get it delivered because this thing weighs 390 pounds. And there's no way that two guys, I don't think two guys can lift that onto a truck, so it doesn't matter. So they had it on one of those pallets. They had a truck come in, a big truck, that deliver with you with I don't know what you call that, the the forks, this thing goes way up with a long arm. They control it with a controller in their hands, and they could put shingles on your roof. No matter how high your roof is, they could put shingles. They had this truck come in and deliver it to me, and I told, Jesus, oh yeah. Yeah, well, I got it dropped off where I was going to put it anyway. So, and the friggin' box was sealed, glued to the crazy glue all around with thick cardboard. It's pretty big. It's like, I mean, everything was flat in there. The size of the sides of the shed. It's I don't know how high it is, but it's over my head anyway. So they had that each piece in all packed in there, the screws, the doors, the whole thing. So you know what I mean. It's all inside the friggin' box, and that friggin' thing is heavy. The bars, the trusses, the truss that's in there, all metal trusses. They had that in the box, and it was all glued. I had even with a knife to cut it open because the way it was tied. I had to get in it. That's why you see this thing a little bit, this thing torn, and it's a lot bigger than this though. I mean, this is only part of it, and and the rest of it, it torn apart. Yeah, but anyway, no, there's no way you would be missing parts of it. They had little bags of this, little bags of that. Everything was sealed like crazy. Nobody got in there. It was shipped like that to whatever the the like a Home Depot, like Rona. They shipped it like that from the U.S. They got it like that, and they brought it here like that. But it cost me $80 to get it delivered. So, they took the big truck that you know if you got a lot of uh, Jeep rock or a lot of plywood or a lot of wood, they use those trucks. And I mean, one of those big ones, he backed off with that thing. Oh, Jesus. Uh, yeah. But anyway, then piece by piece, I can handle it piece by piece, but not the whole thing. I couldn't. So. Yeah, I took advantage of the sale for sure. You guys can Google this thing on Google. You can Google this thing, Cloverdale storage shed. I don't know what they sell for in the U.S., but it's a little over 1,000 here. But I got it on sale. Like I said, I have it on sale. I don't. There's no terrorists on it. Nothing. Uh, like I got it really on sale. So I mean, it would have cost me. I I think I figured out over $2,000 a bill of shed like that out of wood because you have to protect the wood. So uh, hi TK, how are you? So Teresa, that's I just had pulled it up. That's the shed I put on. I built the platform. I built this. It comes from the U.S. So it's Cloverdale storage shed. So it's 7 feet by 7 feet. So I got it on sale. So I bought that and put it up. Thanks to you. So I put it on a platform, the 2x6. But Jesus, 2x6 are expensive treated lumber. The plywood is unbelievable. 67 $67 a sheet of plywood. I needed two to cover that up. So yeah. But anyway, it'll serve my purpose anyway, for storage, and I won't worry about the weather. For the wind, you got to take precautions like even high winds. So, you got anchor it. Make sure you're anchored. But I read the people who had this shed. It doesn't leak. They had good comments on it. The only thing is that to protect it from high winds was people forgot to anchor it, and it would. But you can anchor it to your platform, or if you put it on cement, you can anchor it to your cement platform, whatever you got. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'll have more room in the garage. In the garage, but Jesus, you know what? When you have all those stuff, you don't. It comes to after so many years, you don't know where to put this stuff. All the time. So I want to. You could put a tractor riding lawnmower in there, but anyway, but you need something. I forget what you call it. Hmm, because I'm about. Let me see, at least 9 inches or about 9 inches off the ground, like to get into it. The wood doesn't touch the earth, so it'll never even if there's snow or water, it will never rot the wood because there's no wood touching the ground, and you don't put wood anyway on cement because it'll drink up the humidity, even treated lumber. So this should last me for years, and it's guaranteed 10 years. So in 10 years, I might be in my own shed somewhere. The shed up there somewhere in 10 years, though I don't know. I'll be shedding something up there. I don't know what it is, but you'll see. Uh, Happy birthday to all Taurus and all Geminis. Yeah. Thank you, folks, for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, so I just want to say, see, CJ, I think I saw CJ come into CJ Brooks. Yeah. Hi, CJ. Yeah, she says, wow, that's expensive. It's expensive for, yeah. He said, people turn sheds into tiny homes nowadays, but maybe not 7 feet by 7 feet. But you could eventually buy a bigger one, like I don't know, 12 maybe 12 feet by, and make it a tiny home. But so it, they had a model on the where I went to the store. They had a model outside. They couldn't even get into it. It locked. It's locked. Because, and I was wondering what the hell do you lock it for? I wanted to see it, but um, they lock it because just in case homeless people go smoke some stuff in there and get into there and drug themselves. Or no, I don't know. Oh, Teresa's going to be okay. Teresa's gonna get together with my two sisters sometime in June. First time I see this on the chat, uh, I never. First time I noticed this, the when you guys like put in the chat some comments, if I click on it and bring it up here and then unclick it, it turns really uh, like not as dark. So I was wondering what the hell's going on with the chat like that. So they got something in here. Yeah. Well, yeah, you could 7 times 7 sounds like a studio apartment in New York City. Could be, could be. I don't know. I've been to New York, but when I was a baby or something like that, like a child about 4 or 5 years old, maybe. I don't remember. It was all I remember is it was scary because I was hanging on to my parents, like my mom's, and I didn't want to let go. All I was seeing is a pair of legs going by, and I was on the sidewalk, and oh my God, there was so many people there. Yeah. Hmm. So anybody wants a card, let me know, or also a card, anything, let me know. So, so what's going on with you guys? Any news lately? Well, Jesus, oh my God, is this guy about 45? There, he's as wobbly as well, I mean, oh boy, yeah, wobbly, wobbly. Mm. His health is going, yeah, it's pretty bad. So you're going in June? She says, it was actually my younger sister's idea getting together. Gonna go to her house and do something, not sure what yet. Yeah, okay. Boy, okay. Oh, TK, did you get what you needed and wanted? I think you didn't you say you were getting a barbecue or something like that? I don't remember. Jesus, sometimes. I think you said you were getting a new barbecue? Your hubby? I think. Not sure. I'm just holding on until the roller coaster stops. Yeah, really. Gee. Hey, gas prices are crazy. One time I told you, like, one time I told you guys, I paid $2 a liter. It went down a little bit. It went down to $1.77. But I put gas the other. Oh yeah, a new gas stove. Got it Sunday. Very nice stove. Loving it a lot. Great. Um, so I went put gas the other day. What was it? Tuesday. It was a dollar. It went down a little bit. $1.96. But that's close to $2 a liter even. So, jeez. Well, I only have a Hyundai Elantra, a 2015, but still, half a tank. It cost me $60 of gas for half a tank. Yeah, half a tank, $60. Thanks to 45 in his illegal war. So, but I mean, a lot of people. I was beside the. I was gassing up, and there beside me was a UPS truck. A UPS was gassing his truck there, and he said, "I'm not even half full, not even half full," and he was up to $80 or something, and he had another half to put in there or something like that. Oh boy, crazy. So I guess the company was paying for it, the gas, but it wasn't out of his pocket because he's only the driver. But me, it came out of my pocket like crazy. So, hmm. Everybody's suffering from that here anyway. And grocery prices still going up. But I was watching. I saw part of 45 there. He was wobbling. His health is going down the drain. It's like, whoa, it's going fast. So I guess we're about something's going to happen pretty soon. Anyway, yeah, we're all getting older. I just turned 62 in March. My younger sister turning 61 in July. Older sister turning 64 in August. Well, that's what you get when you get older. You get numbers that are higher, not lower. Well, anyway, I'm retired, so driving to a job every day is not something I worry about. Not me, same here, but still, I mean, uh, lucky for me, I put gas once a month, but still, I still have other things like groceries and stuff like that. So, but it's hurting everybody else. So. Yeah, but working people that can be good for the gas for some people need their cars to go to work, and some people work on low wages. I think it's what's the friggin' wages here? I forget minimum wage, and they can't even afford to pay the rent. So they're working, living in their cars, and paying gas. Unbelievable when you have to make a choice like that, you know. And I'm telling you, those people 70 years old, they're living homeless. So, whoa, you know, when you got medical, when you have medicine to pay and things to pay, and you can't afford a rent because the rent's too high. So we're getting to that point where, wow, there's a lot of fixing and humanity going forward that we need to address. And but anyway, what can I say? So let me know if anybody wants a card, Oracle card. I don't have any Visa or whatever. I don't have any credit cards to give you guys. I got one, and that's it. Yeah, whatever. So TK, did you use your gas stove yet? Did you use it? You said new gas stove, got it Sunday. Very nice stove, loving it. Did you cook on it yet, or have something? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, we can share. We can share that credit card. Yeah, right. Oh boy. Mm, yeah, I had a. I have another. I had another one, but I don't use it. I cut it off because Jesus, they push credit cards on you, and but you lose control. You're in trouble. So yeah, so you gotta make sure you are wise with your credit card because that's where you pay interest like crazy. So I had a oh yeah the Mastercard. I got rid of it. We had Mastercard and they got the Visa. Mastercard was too friggin' expensive. So, mhm. You use your credit card to cover up. Some people are having problems. You know? They use one credit card to cover up the debt of another credit card, and then they get so much behind that it's unbelievable. And then they need somebody. a financial advisor to get them out of deep, deep, deep uh, trouble because they don't realize it's easy to use your credit card and get in debt, and then you can't pay for it, and then haven't got enough money to go around, and then yeah, that's correct. Gloria says yes, yeah, yes, they do end loans. If you if you take your credit card for other, make sure that whatever you buy, you pay it off before the next month, and then you're not in trouble. They can't charge you interest because they give you some kind of 30 days without charging you. I am really 26 old, laughing out loud. That is 62 backwards, I wish. Yeah, we're all like that. We all we're all changing our age backwards, by the way. Hmm. I thought I was hearing some rain. No, not raining, not yet. So, hi, Teresa. Teresa. Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here. Thank you. So, believe me or not, for you guys that are all in the warm weather, I still have my snow tires on. Because it's cold enough to have snow tires. You still have to wear a coat to go outside. Jesus, in the morning, take your dog out because it's cold enough to like that. It's not. It didn't warm up, so uh, we're allowed to take our snow tires off our cars the 15th of March. But but then we had snow, sleet, rain, cold weather. But you can't just take them off like that. So when it gets warmer, I'll put my summer tires on. Do you guys where you guys maybe you guys don't get snow wherever you are. If you do you have to put winter tires and where I live, I have to put snow tires in the I think it's December, and then I have to put summer tires after the 15th of March. So like we have to do that every friggin' year. So before we had all season tires, then they changed the law and then became um, a law to put snow tires in the wintertime. Okay, is that your question, TK? That's your question? Hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm going to start it up there and I'll get to your question, Teresa. It was 87 here today on Space Coast. What's winter tires? Yeah, you guys got it all, in the warmth like that. You don't need snow tires. But here they have it law. It's a law. It's a law. So yeah, snow in the mountains area. I am. You're in LA. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome, Teresa. You're welcome. So, and I do it myself because if I don't do it myself, you have to go to garage. You charge you an arm and a leg just to take your friggin' snow tires off and put the other ones on. I mean, yeah. So I do it myself. I jack up the car, take the wheels off, and put the other ones on. So I do it myself to save some money because turn around, pay for everything, pay for this, pay for that, pay for that. It doesn't stop. I I mean, it really doesn't. cost of living and everything. So, I mean, most of us do that anyway. Most of us here do that. So we change our own tires and avoid getting rushed into a garage. And if you don't have those snow tires in time, if you get caught, you get a fine. It's like a couple $100. You get fined, you get towed. So, oh boy, yeah, I gotta do everything. I, I mean, you know, but as long as I'm healthy, as long as I stay healthy, I can, you know. But anyway, what can you do? We do. I don't have any buses coming here. You know, I live in the country. uh, maybe take a horse drive. Horse. Yeah. Did you ever do that, Bernie? You never built sheds, change tires. What did you do as a what did you do as a when you were working? We got all kinds of trades here. My neighbor is a plumber. My other one, oh, couple of construction builders here. Um, the other one, the other neighbor, oh, one works as a professor in school. The other one, oh, geez, I saw him do that. You know, I saw him build trusses, like big trusses, and I said, "Oh my God, I don't know how to build those kind of trusses." But he, I seen it do it by himself. So, um, hi CJ. So, so Bernie, what did you do in life? What did you, if you don't mind sharing? As a working stiff, I was an officer answering phones. Oh my God. Jeez. Really? Ah, oh my God. As a working stiff, I was in an office answering phones. Oh boy. Telling people where to go and how to get there. uh, oh, you mean they asked you where the toilet was and you told them where to go? I wonder. Yeah. The toilet's that way, sir. Women's toilets are that way. Yeah. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was something else, eh? Uh, we're, I was going to say something, a joke, because you said as a working stiff, stiff. I'm referring to people that have problem walking, stiff, so stiff, problem walking. I don't know. Oh, you did. You did. You worked in a Walmart. Oh, graduate to a greeter at Walmart. Okay, Walmart. Yeah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Yeah. Well, that's yeah. I didn't want to go there after because I saw people that after they reached the age of retirement, and some people still working. Some are working at Walmart at that age. Like I'm talking about 70, even more higher than that, 70, 75 years old. They're working at Walmart because, oh boy. So some are doing all kinds of stuff, filling in the shelves and greeting people or something like that. Yeah. Welcome to Walmart. What can we do for you today? Hmm. I walk in there and I want to get out as fast as I can. There's too many people in there. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh yeah. Well, did you get everything you needed? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I need some fresh air. I gotta get out of here, so to speak. There's too many people in here. Yeah. Oh boy. Mhm. Uh, yeah. We did you guys ever have the store? What do you call it? I forget. The stores that came from the States before we had them. Now they're closed. Zellers, Sears, uh, Kmart. No, Kmart. Oh, I forget the name. They closed. There's no more left. So let me know if you want the card. Yeah, a card, Oracle card, anything. Let me know. Huh. I pulled a blank there. I was wondering what I was going to talk about, and I pulled a blank for a minute. So I'm just wondering, is anybody else? I got one question up there. I think I got one question. What happened to my question? Jesus, this thing went cray on me. I'll have to find it now. Oh, Jesus. Give me a second there. Searching for. I thought I put it up there. I don't even see it started up there. They changed stuff on here on YouTube, eh? Huh. My God. I don't know why it did that on me, but it did. Used to be, oh, there, okay, there it is. I got it. Jesus. I look for it. Had problems finding it, but I got it because I was searching for it, and this crazy, the thing went crazy on me. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Thank you, Bernie. Yeah, I got it. I got it up there. That was TK, Teresa. I got it because this crazy thing went. They changed the outcome on here. If I put it up here, I could show comments, but they're too small. It's hard for me to read that. You see the comments on the on the screen here. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. Maybe I can make it. Oh boy, big. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So the comments could show here, but the problem is, I'm just wondering if I can start them when you have questions. Maybe I cannot start them. Oh. Uh, I'm telling you. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me see. Because I could see it. I could see it on the screen right here. You guys, even you guys could see it. But if I show that, oh, okay. I just found out how it works. I was wondering. I was wondering this thing about what. Yeah. Okay. Because there, I was wondering how I can't even read it when it's small. But I rather read it in the chat on the chat here than read it on screen. It's mm-mm. Hi J Cat Lady. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. I got back to here, I guess. Hi J Cat Lady. Nice to see you. How are you doing? I hope things are good. You getting better? Health wise? Let me know if you want a card, anybody. Because I got one. What? What is this? Oh, okay. I got back to it in order here. There we go. Okay, I got it back because it takes a lot of space in here. So on the screen, there's too many stuff. So I'm gonna do Teresa. Let me see what I pulled on that. Okay, Donna. Oh, this thing is going crazy. I hate that when it does that. No. Okay, Brian. I got you. I got Donna Luna also, Brian. Okay. TK says grocery shopping tomorrow for me. I do online shopping and get it delivered. I didn't know that. I stopped physically grocery shopping a while ago. Just cannot do it anymore. I have done it for years alone. Yeah. Well, I just walked in. When I get into whatever, if I have to go to Walmart, I like to get in and get out as fast as I can. There's too much. Oh boy. Yeah, the crowds is just whoa. Um, I got your question. So so your friend, yeah, okay. Big stores are sharing, and since COVID, I have a phobia about being around strangers. That's sure. Well, yeah, you're not sure. There's something. Anyway, she didn't explain to you, how bad my friend hurt herself, her back. Yeah. Um, I'm just gonna pull some more cards and see what comes up. Something about. Whoa. No, she did not. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna pull a few cards and see if it resonates with you. Anyway. Mm, well, okay. Anyway, here we go. Teresa, TK. So I'll show you what I have. Um, so you can read the cards the same time as I do and see what resonates with you. Okay. So I'm just gonna hide your question and I'm gonna show you the cards I pulled because I think so. Your friend. I'll show you the cards anyway. I got the Four of Cups. The first, you know, cups of the road, emotional situation. Okay. And as you can see, this guy is not this person. Like, there's three cups in front of him. There's an offering, like an offering for, let me see, for to help, but the person is ignoring the offering, the opportunity. Okay. Ignoring completely, looking the other way. So maybe it's a question of hanging on to what the person she's hanging on to her financial situation, the Four of Pentacles. I don't know if it costs money or if she had an offering for help and she probably didn't. She ignored it or something like that because she's thinking about hanging on to her. See the Four of Pentacles, the 2 feet, the one hanging on, and up above. So mm, maybe hanging on to what she's got, and for the situation at the moment, it's there. Okay, so I then your friend is stubborn. It's okay. That's what's yeah. Okay, so maybe that's what's going on. Okay. Uh, The next card I got is the Sun card. This is a very positive card, by the way. Like the Sun card, uh, like all comes out, clears up. Like like the person is getting answers or solutions, maybe. Because as you can see, this person is very young on the white horse, so it's all clearing up. Then the other card I got was the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, a female energy, uh, opportunity, okay, shows up. Opportunity to better, get better, and everything. So as you can see, this female wants to help. So okay, this female wants to help. So I think that's an opportunity. Uh, Also, I oh okay, this female it wanted to help. Also, um, there are the Hierophant. So there is sort of hidden things being revealed, uh, secrets being revealed. So I think things will things will communicate communication about uh, certain aspects. So maybe the person that wants to help will reveal something that will uh, help her to make a decision. So I hope that TK, I hope that resonates with you. So I don't know what you think about it, but let me know if that resonates. Those cards resonate with you, and what you're feeling on that. So hi, love angels. So TK says yes, Ron. Yes, it did. Okay. Hi, James. Hey, James Lee. How are you? Hello. How's the weather? How are you doing? So anyway, keep me updated, Teresa. I'm still sending lots of healing light and love to your friend. Um, it should clear up, as long as he, you know, uh, somebody's looking out to help her. Uh, yeah, somebody's there to help her. There's another female around, so I don't know who that is, but there's another female. Maybe things will clear up, and you will be able to have answers soon. I got you. I think I got you. Let me see. Yeah, I got Donna Luna. I got Brian. I got Love Angels. Okay. Oh, your friend has a daughter. Okay, there's a female there. There's something. Okay, your friend has a daughter. Yeah, something comes up. Maybe like I just got the feeling it's to help. It's not. It's something to do with help. Somebody's trying to help her, offer her an opportunity or something to help her uh, get through this. So somehow the communications are open. By the way, uh, something is brought you know into the light. It's not hidden anymore. Okay, let me see. Next in line, Donna Luna. James Lee says, "I thanks for everything. I've been resting and just woke up." Oh, oh yeah, that's for sure. When yeah, that can be painful like crazy. So, yeah, um, that is pain. Okay, Donna Luna says wrong 5 card reading. Okay, Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing your time with me on Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Stereo. Thank you for all the comments left after the show. It helps the channel. It helps me. I really, really appreciate it. So I take the time to read your comments. Sending everyone healing energy and prayers and blessing. Thank you. There's so many people. It's funny. There's so many people with health problems right now that I know of. But now the energy is pretty wicked right now. Well, talk to you later. Talk to you later, Bernie. Yeah. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, my right hip and leg. Yeah. I had trouble to lie down now. I'm grateful. I'm still okay. My health's okay. Hi, Susan Rotel. Hi. How are you? Susan said, "Hi, everybody." Susan Rotella. Hi. How you doing? Hugs to you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. Prices are unbelievable. Gas prices are unbelievable. I mean, whoa. So, Donna Luna, yeah, I'm on your question. So, Donna Luna wants to know 5-card reading. Yeah. A 5-card reading. Okay. So, how you guys hanging on there? Boy, oh boy. Okay, Donna, here we go. Pretty positive cards for you. as far as I know, for now, for the month of May, let's start. Okay, 5 card reading. I have the first card that came out, Strength card. Stay strong. Um, yeah, I know Susan will tell her I can't take much more of 45. He's about to, he's so wobbly right now. His health is going through the roof. So, uh, like, I don't know. We're on the verge of something's coming up. Anyway, um, this guy is, boy, oh boy. Anyway, got the strength card that came up. Okay, Donna. So hang in there. You have the Knight of Pentacles comes through. This is the night about messages about abundance. So there's some financial gain here, or you know, balancing things out. So there's also coming to agreement, a contract, or a relationship. Uh, you got the Four of Wands. It's not a marriage, but it's an agreement, like between relationship, a relationship. Um, you have also the Eight of Pentacles, working hard, stability, and things are working out in your favor. And then the camera went a little dull for a minute. Then you got the Ace of Swords, divine intervention, the crown, new beginnings. So there's a new beginning. So I hope these cards resonate with you. Much love and light to you, and say hi to Henry. And much love and light to you. Take care. So you can watch the replay. I know, Susan. I'm like you. I mean, I'm just waiting for. I'm seeing stuff happening, but it's like his health is on the verge. Another one is on the verge is Putin. I think Putin's going ready to. Oh boy, he's yeah, it's coming up, Angel. Yeah, you got Brian, and then you got Love Angels. You're after Brian. I got one more before you. Okay. Um. So I feel Putin into a sort of like he's in some sort of hiding bunker or something. I believe that's what you call them, bunkers. And he's there's too much stuff going on. He's about ready to something. Okay, he's coming up. So, hi, Lucy Mercier. How are you tonight? Nice to see you. How are you in Toronto, Canada? I hope things are good. How's the weather? I don't know if it's warmer than here, but it's not warm enough yet. So we had rain. I think we're at 7 Celsius right now. So, I still have my, like I said before, I still have my winter tires on my car. So I waiting for better weather so I can take them off. Go further than I want. So, Brian, you're up next, and then we have Angel I love angels after that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use these cards, Brian. I'm going to use the Angel Guide Oracle, the Angel Guide Oracle by Carl Gray. I think the whole world is tired of 45 anyway. Right now, Jesus. I know we're suffering here anyway because of gas prices, everything else. So, yeah. So Brian, let me see. So Lucy, how's the weather in Toronto, Canada? Let me know if you're still here. Because I don't have the weather out in Toronto. There's a difference between Toronto and here. So quite the difference sometimes. Yeah, well, I saw that a little bit, but I didn't watch it. There was little children in the parliament, something like that. I can't watch it too long of that stuff because it gets me sick. So I don't understand that either. So anyway, so Brian, I got 5 cards for you. Here we go. You wanted the message from? Eh, Tell me if my guardian angel has a message for me. So here we go. Got several messages, by the way. So let me see if I can hide this. There. Brian, first card that came out was inner child healing. Inner child healing. I think most of us have um, to deal with that, you know, because inner child healing. It's a beautiful picture about um, a love hanging on, hugging the child, and being close to the child. So, and this uh, this an angel taking care of that child, the inner child. So inner child healing. The second card you got is opportunity and change, opportunity, and change. Oh my God, I could see a little birdie there, and I think I see a face in it. Oh my God, if I could only, if I can, if this could focus, there's a face in it. There's a little face in the birdie. The bird has a face in it. I just wish I could put it up to the camera really, really close and you could see, but I can't. Yeah. You see the face in the bird? There we go. There's a face in the bird. The bird head is a face. So somebody is communicating with you or trying to communicate with you. Maybe a loved one or something. Because birds are about communication. Um, the other angel card that came out was forgiveness and understanding. Letting go of any pain, hurt, or that you may be hanging on to. Um, Sometimes it comes from our inner child also. So the next card you got was angelic protection. Angelic protection. So angelic protection. Big sword. The last card you got, Brian, is the card that you got is the last card for your reading is blessings and abundance. So blessings and abundance. So sending you lots of blessings, lots of abundance. So much love and light to you, Brian, and I hope it all resonates with you. So those are the cards I pulled for you. Okay. So this is I have to take it down a notch. I'm so angry of our country. Well, you know, personally, we can't. We have no control of other people. What other people do. We only have ourselves to take care of. So I try to stay in the joy, in the positive as much as I can. I know it's upsetting, uh, but I try not to. I'll say it like Milu often says. Uh, don't let it your blood pressure go up. So got to take care of yourself. So mm. You're welcome, Brian. Yeah, that sounds great, Brian. Okay, so you know because it can this energy can overwhelm you, and make you health. Oh, you can have health problems with it. So it makes me sick too, and I get upset for crap like that I see also, but I try not to go jump into it and let it consume me, okay, so to speak. I know Milu does it every day, but my hats out to Milu for that. But we're going to get through it as long as we stay together, and sometimes when things get too much, you have to go and find some joyful stuff like listen to music, see a funny movie. I don't know, hug your cat, your dog, whatever, an animal, or do something that really, really, really touches your heart. Because this stuff could be really overwhelming. I get to the point. Well, sometimes I'm sitting there. When is this guy gonna go? So yeah. You're here. Love angels. I'm here. So I got you next. Yeah, but I can understand you, Susan Rotella. I think there's a lot of people in your situation, in our situation, and people are suffering all over the world because of what's going on. But his health is pretty wobbly. You got to agree with me. Whatever you're, I saw him wobbling like crazy. I mean, this guy is about to something. No, I don't wish anything bad on anybody, but something is about to. It's about to give in somehow. I, you know, so I don't know if you agree with me because I I'm seeing the same things you guys are seeing, whatever reports and ugly stuff that I'm seeing. But that's he's only one man. It's all these other people around him that support him that that gets me also makes me sick. That how can you support this guy? No, I mean he's getting weaker and weaker and weaker as far as I know, and that's not the other one I see weakening. I I feel that what's his name Putin Putin is in some hmm he's some kind of I don't know what you know some kind of he's hiding from the people right now. He's I mean he's got to the point where he's afraid to be being taken out. So that's my feeling. That too. So all these three, I'm talking about Putin, I'm talking about 45, and then yeah, all these three have the same type of energy that they're on the way out, so to speak. So, but I'm sending all my support to you, Susan Rutella. Um, my heart goes out to you, and I support you guys, even though I'm in Canada. I'm still affected by it, but with people here also, because of gas prices and everything. Lucky we have a decent prime minister for now. So yeah. Hi, Maxime Ladouceur. Hey, how you doing? Ron, hey, DK. I know, just popped in. Been gone all day. Oh, I've been gone all day. So how's the weather? How are you doing? I hope things are good with you. And it's still, yeah, still Maxim Ladouceur, I still have my winter tires on, believe it or not. So I'm on Love Angels. Yeah. Well, I have, I've always been, I mean, we're more of a, we have family in the States. You guys have family in Canada. You know, we've been here a long, long time. It's not because of they can't erase us just like that and say, okay, well, like all Canadians know what's going on. The real, they know. There's a lot of Americans that love us, and there's a lot of Canadians love the Americans. It's not about the citizens over there. It's about the administration. You know, it's about 45 and his gang of goons in there. Sorry to put it that way, but that bunch of criminals, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, so the support and the love and the sharing, we got to stick together because he's trying to divide the world so that we go at each other and hate each other. That's the answer. Love will will help every one of us. We're going, but he's losing, and the more of sharing our light, our love, and our support to each other, weakens the 45. So, okay, Bob and Joe. Hey, can I ask about Anthony's feeling and intentions? Oh, you've been, Maxine, you've been in the hospital all day? Oh, I have been at the hospital all day. Nothing bad. Laser for my right eye and cataract in the left. Yeah, I got funny thing. Okay, you didn't get the cataract. Yeah. Oh, Susan Rotella says, okay, kitty hugs, calming down. Yeah, that love. That's share moments of love with your pets and things like that. That helps you, you know, be in the moment because what's outside of you, nobody can, none of us can control that, So if we could, we would, but we're not in a position to for that. So we gotta not let anybody take our joy away or our peace away in our hearts, and that's why we join together, come together, support each other, and it helps get through um, those moments. And the whole world is going through it anyway. So right now. Oh my God, Susan. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you. You're so generous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Angel, I'm on your question. Sorry taking so long, but yeah, true. 45. He's about. He's on shaky ground right now. Look at his health wise. You know, look at the. I was going to say the more he's losing power. Put it that way. Okay, just saying he's losing power. I don't wish anybody bad and anybody, but he's losing power. He's getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and I think the whole world is seeing it. So I'm not the only one just saying this. His health is getting worse and worse, and it's going rapidly. It's like uh, I'm seeing the changes every week. He's getting weaker and weaker. So, but what keeps him going is his his supporters. Those are the ones behind her, like Stephen Miller and all these people that keep him going so they can benefit uh, from his whatever. Oh, they're ripping everybody off. Uh, but I mean, I'm not the only one saying it. I think there's a lot of readers saying, "Hi, Mark, how are you? Nice to see you. How's things with you? And how are you hanging on too? I believe you're in the states also, eh? Yeah. Okay, let me see. So Anthony's feelings. Well, in a relationship, you should start with honesty first of all, and be clear of your intentions. Oh, you're taking. Oh, I didn't know. Milu has classes. I take Milu's classes, and I got a feeling that he is gone by August. Okay, because this. Oh, you're Maxime Ladouceur. Yes, I didn't know you took classes with Milu, but I I mean everybody's watching it right now, and he's there's something is about to give in, and it's funny because um okay, Love Angel says, I don't know if we're dating, if we're dating or anything, but we have been seeing each other for a year and hanging out and hooking up. Uh, Let me see. Give me a second. But a relationship is built on being honest, really honest. Oh, his class is Saturday at 5:45. I didn't know that. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. He wanted to give me free membership. You talking about membership or class? Because I didn't know he gave classes. I know he was trying to give me a free membership because I can't uh, join like a membership. I don't know. Yeah, you says I am honest with him and hope he's honest with me. Can you do mine, please? Yeah, I am. Um, because relationships should be honest. But I'm wondering. Okay, I'm just gonna say something and I'm gonna see what the cards. I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna hide you for a minute. Uh, so you're doing it online, right? Online. I don't know. You know what I'm getting. I'm getting the feeling that maybe you're not the only one, so to speak. You know. Uh, oh, you see each other in person on online. Okay. I don't know the feeling that maybe there's more than one I use. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what the. Can you check? Yeah. Does this get the feeling there's more than one of you on? Like, yeah. So first card I got. Well, I'm going to pull some more cards on that. Um, well, personally, if you really, really want to know, I would, being honest with it, and ask them, are you, you know, it's not a question of being. It's just a question of being honest with each other. So if that's important to you, then I would ask if there's. Hmm, if you're seeing if you're seeing a player, what do you call him? A player probably will be played. he said he said he isn't really seeing anyone, and things are progressing in between us. And hmm, Yeah, something about hard working. I think he's working on his life stability. Well, there's something up to that. I'll show you the cards I got here. Uh, well, I would I would ask questions and wants to know. I don't think you need to to ask a reader to read on that because I mean he's not here to defend himself, but personally I would probably ask him straight out. You know what's going on. Uh, Tell him how you feel. I don't know, but don't be. He said to give him time to. Hmm, there's some secrets behind here. There's something he's not telling you. There's something he's not telling you, by the way. Well, I know. I'm only a reader, so I I'm not in your situation. So I'll show you what I have. But at the same time, he blocked me right after. Ah, Jesus. Well, there you go. I mean, Love's Angel, you just pull up a red flag right there. When a person has the good intention and his heart is in the same place, nobody, you don't block a person. But at the same time, he blocked me right away, right after. Jesus. Yeah. He's working on his life stability. That's a red flag. I don't know if you realize it. Listen to your gut. Listen with your what you just expressed there. You said, but at the same time, he blocked me right away. Somebody that has really good intention. Oh, he made his account private. There's a reason behind that. You know, if you got nothing to hide, you don't do that stuff. If you're honest with somebody, um, I'm just being honest with you. I got nothing to gain from telling you this, but I'm telling you like it is. Okay, I'm just pouring my heart out to you, and I'm saying, okay, if somebody does that to me, there's a reason for the reason, and you know, um, don't be like taken for a ride on that because people that block other people and private all this, there's something a red flag to that. Okay, there's right now there's a red flag. Nobody does that. I wouldn't block anybody if I'm talking to somebody if my intentions are good, but there's something going on and he doesn't want you to find out. Well, there's a reason behind that. Okay, sorry. Sorry to put that, but I'm being honest with you as much as I can. Uh, I just, you know, I just wanted you to do that. Nobody does that unless they have something to hide. And Mark says, "I see three red flags already." Oh, yeah. There's an okay. There's I'll show you what I have. Okay, Angel, you take what resonates with you. So I I'm just telling you like it is. The first thing that came out, this is the card that came out, the first one for on your question. The hangman. The energy is suspended. It's not going any. It's not like going forward or nothing. It's suspended. And then I pulled this before you marked the always he always blocked me when we're not seeing each other, making private all that stuff. So I mean, the energy is not going forward. Okay. The and this is this represents the 10 of wands. So the 10 of wands, the puppy's on the floor, Susan. The puppy Dubai is on the floor. So this is hardship. Okay, you're carrying the weight of that. You're being honest, and you're pouring your heart out to this person. Okay, but he's not telling you the whole thing. He's, when you want to be honest with somebody, you tell them the whole thing. And I got the 10 of wands and love angels. Here's the other one. This card is a hierophant. It's about hidden stuff, secrets. So he's not wanting to share the secrets with you. Okay, so there's some hidden things. So um, hi Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Like I agree with Kelly what she says. So one person cannot be the relationship if it's only one giving and the other one not sharing. Well, that's not a relationship. That's like being taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying like it is. I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't. You know what? When I was naive, and I got taken for a ride until I woke up. So anyway, take it. This is the Fool card. There's look at there's a new beginning, a new start. So you will have a new start. Okay, um, a new beginning. So love angel. Well, this is the Knight of Pentacles that came through. So um, I don't know. Yeah, Kelly says, and that just hurts. Decades and single here. I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff. I well, when you're meant to be together, you don't get that stuff. Nobody blocks another person, and you don't get that stuff. It just when the universe sends you somebody, it works out like you wouldn't believe. It's funny. It's like unbelievable. It's not like it ever. It's not like it's a lot different, completely different when you're meant to be together. If you're not meant to be with a person, there's lessons in there. Like you said, a red flag like that. The the one that really really is red is yeah, because you're worthy of love. You're worthy. You're honest. If you're honest person, and you deserve an honest relationship. You know what I mean? Being honest. Uh, just because you're not uh, in that stable relationship right now, doesn't mean there's not one coming. But be who you are, and don't ever change not being honest, and demand that the other person's honest with you right off the bat. I wouldn't go any further than that. Okay. So, I mean, that's what I have for you, Angel. I'm just tell it like it is. I mean, um, when I didn't want any more relationship, guess what happened? I was in. I didn't even want a no. There's no way. So there's no way I want another relationship. There's no way. And the thing really bugged me to hit, and I said to myself, okay, if I was meant, my thing when I got to that point, I said, if I am meant to be alone the rest of my life, I'll stay alone the rest of my life. The hell with the rest. Okay. So anyway, I I just I just let it go, And guess what? The universe caught me off guard. And I'll tell you what, my story is that, okay, my story, that was about 34 years ago. Okay. So I was the kind of guy that liked to help other people. So I got my friend came over with his girlfriend and said, "We're going to such and such a place. You want to come with us?" Well, why not? I got nothing to lose. So they were going to help somebody move. So I said, "Okay, I'll give, I'll go help. What the hell? Nothing to lose there." So when I got to this place, this lady had a moving van, like a moving truck, filling up the truck, with like to take, because she was getting married and she had to move from there to her future husband that was like 9 hours away drive. So she rented this truck at 6 foot. So I was helping and I was putting stuff in the truck. And then I, while I was working, her sister was there, and her sister was looking at me, and I looked at her and I said, "Oh my God!" It's like we knew each other. Like know, I didn't need to speak, but next thing you know, um, she invited me to her sister's wedding. Blah blah blah. Long story short. Then we got married. So the universe sent me somebody like that, and I wasn't scared. I wasn't like running away. I mean, I was surprised, but the universe sent me somebody with honest, full, like a heart, from the heart, not from up here, and it worked out. I've been 34 years married to this person, and before was like creating havoc. So there you go. That's my little story I share with you. So, yeah. So, love Angel. I hope that I'm sending you lots of love and light to you. And mhm, mhm. So I hope it helps. But that's my story. I didn't make this up. You can't make this stuff up. But Jesus, Jay Cadillac, we've been here. We've been together 34 years now. So, and there's another thing about it, because I shared this on one of those private Zoom meetings we have. Sometimes I have a uh, Zoom meeting with Medium Kim. Anyway, I don't know if you guys know Medium Kim, but anyway, there's a group there um, in the uh, mediumship classes. I forget what I was going to say. Yeah. So anyway, um, oh yeah, it's about power animals. Okay, so we're talking about power animals, and we're talking about what power animals and things like that. So I said, a long time ago, I stopped by a flea market and I saw this friggin' painting of an eagle flying over the mountains like this, you know. But at the time, I was in Jesus. I was having such a hard time in a relationship that um, I had that hanging on to that friggin' eagle, put it up on the wall, watch it, look at it, look at it, look at it, and what it represented for me. I wanted my freedom. I wanted my freedom so bad. The eagle represented my freedom, flying over the mountains like this, and my God, that attracted me. Like I was attracted to that. And when I got out of that situation and free, I wanted my freedom so bad. When I got the freedom and got away from that. But this person was, I'm not, I'm talking about a woman naturally, but uh, she played with my mind mentally, you know, like really, really evil, like, oh, she's unbelievable. So anyway, I got out of that relationship and I felt free. And then I didn't need that picture anymore. I got rid of it. Good. That painting, I got rid of it. And I didn't need it anymore. So uh, that's that's what you know. I said, geez, I was wondering why I was attracted so much to that picture. It's the freedom. I wanted my freedom, and I want to fly over all this thing and be at peace, and be able to get out of that relationship. And I did. It took me years to get out of it, but I did. So, and I did for me, for my sanity and for my health, put it that way, because it really created havoc on me. Then, yeah, like this person would blame everything on me and tell their family it was all my, all me, all my fault, and I didn't do nothing. So, uh, believe it or not, there's stuff like that happens to people. If you think it only happens to women, it also happens to men, with women that want to take over a person's life. But now my wife doesn't. My wife gives me the freedom to be able, to share on YouTube and everything. She even encourages me to do. So I Dubai, Dubai, Dubai. Dubai's on the floor. Yeah. So there you go. That's my little story. Um, Thank you for all the comments everybody leaves after the show. So yeah, after the show is over, if you leave me a comment, it helps. Helps the channel, by the way. And so, Love Angel, I hope whatever uh, that resonate with you. So Donna, Ron Henry just got home from work. He said hi, and I asked for prayers for a situation at work. Okay, you asked for prayers for a situation at work. So I don't remember the cards I showed you, but I keep hanging on there. Your strength card. I believe the strength card was in there. I don't remember everything, but everything's going to work out. And hi to Henry. Say awesome. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones. Let me see what. Oh, James Lee. So, anybody else before I leave for tonight? That was so. James Lee, how you doing in your situation? Any updates, or I think you're. Didn't you say what is it? Today's the 6th. I think you said he's starting on the 18th of May, right? I believe your job on the 18th of May. I think. Why I remember the 18th of May is because my sister-in-law birthday is on the 18th. Okay, J. Cadley, I am clear to start on the 18th. Okay. Well, that's great news, by the way. Thank you, Mark. I love and light to all here. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your support. And thank you. Take care. Love and light to you too. So, J. Cat Lady, may I have a card, please? So, how are you doing, Jay? Yeah, I guess you're excited. So you're all clear for the 18th. Oh boy, great news. Um, you'll be able to help some people. I'm sure help some people in need. And as far as I'm concerned, what I see, it is part of your purpose in life. Your purpose. What's my purpose in life? That's you're in it. You didn't go through that for whatever you've been through. You didn't go through that for nothing. It was to help others. I just that's what came to my, my spirit. Okay. Uh, J. Catley. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. I'm going to use the secret language of light. Those are transmissions from your soul. Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's sent healing. Sent. Thank you to everyone who sent healing energy and prayers for me this week. I was so very sick. I thought I was going to die at the point. Well, I knew you'd get through to J Cat lady, but I mean, and I think you had your son with you, eh? I think you had your son with you. So I was moved into a mental health therapist position. So not just addiction. Yeah. But to be able really to be able to help others, um the thing I'm getting is that if you've been through something in your own life that whatever affected your life and been through it, you can actually share that with somebody else and help that other person who is in some kind of energy like that, because you can explain it, and it's nothing that's made up or nothing that you read in a book. It's something you live through it, and when you do that, these those are the people that help others, really help others. It's like what I'm talking about. It's like the same as AA. Somebody that's had problems with alcohol, uh, you know, alcoholics. Well, who helps another alcoholic? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, those are the people that help them. It's not somebody that never doesn't know um, how to get through it because he never lived it. But you've been through it, so those make the best. Um, the people that can help other people, because when you talk about it, the energy is felt by the other person, and they know what you're talking about. It's not made up stuff. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? you know. So it's like addictions, like drug addictions and things like that. These people that have been through so hard and been on drugs, helping other people get out of it, is the same thing. So I had so many who had so much worse than I imagine. Yeah, yeah. But it's like AA. People in AA help other people in AA. Same principles. That's how it works, really. Because I've been, I mean, I've been in therapy too myself, and you know, I've seen people talk to me like, where the hell do you come from? uh, yeah, yeah, you read this in a book, and somebody you you learned that from a friggin' book. You didn't learn it from going through it. So you can feel that. So Uh, something else. Alignment. Okay. I got a card for you, J Cat Lady. So, when you talk, people, it's not the words you say, it's what the energy, what other people feel. Like, I'm sure when I talk about my things, it's not made up stuff, and people can tell, can feel it. It sounds, it feels real. It does, like, when you go to Milo's channel or something like that, when he talks about Haiti, he's talking about it, and he knows, it's not stuff made up. You know what I mean? He's been through it. You understand what I'm saying? So, being truthful, authentic, and it makes quite the difference. And we in this world need more of that. There's too many people. There's too many, like, people accepting, you know, lies and everything. All these friggin' people saying lies and lies. I can tell right away the energy. Yeah, being genuine. Yeah. Yeah, they're, prior in the addiction history, they are like sponsors in AA, right? Yeah, being genuine, being, not being afraid to share that with others, because that's what people need. And that connection, you can't go wrong. They can't say, "Well, Jesus," and I wouldn't want to be in a liar's shoes. What happens to a liar? Jesus, they go around, they say, "Oh my God, a liar is always trying to cover something up, and he gets screwed up in his lies, and people find out, and then, oh well, they're trying to cover up. They don't want to be caught in a lie." But that must be stressful to do that. There's so many fake people out there, crazy. So when you're when you are what you are, you don't have to make stuff up. You don't have to come back and say, well, uh, politics can be ugly. I mean, sorry, but I detect them like crazy. I can't stand those people. Those people, they're hypocrites, and they make shit up, and they want you to believe that. So sorry. Good night, Susan. Take care. Susan Rotella. Yeah. Good night. Thank you. Thank you so much for. I hope many blessings to you, and I hope you uh, find peace in your heart. I know, but we're all supporting you here. Okay, J Cat Lady, I got a card for you, and I'm just going to hide this for a minute. It's the card of alignment, the 14 alignment. It's like the week you've been through. You, it's like it's a sword alignment. So, so anyway, look at the wings on this thing. Oh boy, the heart, the sword, the alignment. So it sort of represents a little bit what you've been through this week. So you went through on the adjustment, alignment, and back into your energy. So that was number 14, and I'll read what it says. Kelly says, Kelly's with you hypocrites are hard to handle. Yeah. Well, some of them are even more than that. They're what I would call energy vampires. They suck up your energy. They use you. They do everything. I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. So, but I didn't know. there's things I didn't know about myself. I had to work a lot about myself. I had to find out a lot of myself. I had to connect to my proper soul and spiritual journey to find this out. Um, Being an empath, I didn't know I was an empath. First, somebody on YouTube they did a reading for me. Said, "Ron, you're an empath." I said, "What the hell is an empath?" Jesus, uh, what the hell is an empath? And I was there. I had to Google that. I googled the friggin' empath, and it says check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. I said, "Oh my God, that's me." So somebody told me I was an empath. I didn't know what it was, so I looked it up, and then I found out that I was very sensitive since I was a kid, and I was taking other people's energy on. So what's me and what's them? And I had to come to the conclusion I had identity crisis also because I'm not my father or my stepfather, and I'm not my mother. I am who I am, me. So we're all unique, and we're not who we think we are. So I had to find that out the hard way. And those were all little friggin' programs bopping in my head. So meditation helped me get through it. It took me, I'm not, this is not an overnight thing. I had to work on the child in me, the wounded child in me. So all this stuff. So here we are. So I'm comfortable being who I am today. You know, uh, I'm not Superman, and I'm not Milu, and I'm not Linda G. I'm just Ron. That's it. I'm just being who I am. So it took me a friggin' long time. Uh, I healed from a lot of stuff. There's points in my life where I got help from other people, but the universe sent me those people, uh, and I've lost a lot of loved ones on the other side too. So. But today I recognize, like when I first walked into Milu's channel, oh my God, this guy, stuck with him ever since the first day I saw him with Linda G. I stuck with Milu. I became one of the moderators. I talk to Milu even privately sometimes, So he even calls me here sometimes. So anyway, uh, those are the people that attract me, because I'm attracted to people like that. They don't go around you know, trying to pull the wool over your eyes and give you. Um, I don't care. I'm not. It's not the words people speak. It's the feeling behind the energy. I don't know if you guys are like that too. Feel the energy, resonate with your heart, resonate with the energy that somebody is um, transmitting. That's where you find the connections. You know, it's not with somebody that I don't care if it's just, some people know tarot like the back of their hands and blah 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 blah. They can go all night long with that, but I mean, if it's if you're not transmitting uh, an energy and it's all up here, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't work for me anyway. So put it that way. I'm just being honest. So it's number 14 alignment for you, J. Cat Lady, and there's beautiful wings. I don't know if I can see something else in there. Sometimes the camera will pick up on these cards something I haven't seen before. Um, I'm just trying to pull it closer to see. Uh, I've seen these cards up close sometimes, and there's faces show up. Okay, number 14, J. Cat Lady. It says alignment. I don't know if I say it correctly. A covenant, a covenant, covenant, COVENANT. T. I don't know if it's correct to say that word. I don't know because I'm French, so I call it convenient of mind, body, and spirit. Um, Good night, Glorious. Thank you for being here. Uh, Thank you for your little comments after the show, after the video. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Your soul is your biggest fan. And it says, it knows the truth of you and loves you unconditionally. So go figure that out. You're on run, unconditional love. And it says, uh, it knows the truth of you and loves you unconditionally. So it continuously streaming this information to you. To tune in, your mind, body, and spirit must all agree in the now. Do this by meditating, focusing on your soul's name, enjoying something you love, or having a nap. Okay. Um, it's not up to your soul to zap into alignment. It's uh, it's a job to maintain your soul station. You have a frequency to tune into. The nature of physical life is to create and expand. Sometimes life experiences will pull you out of alignment. You can understand those experiences from a different angle. When you're out of alignment, you will automatically ask questions and you want to create something different. Through this process, you gain clarity about your passions. Being out of alignment can feel awful. It is easy to blame a person or situation when you feel bad, but instead of asking why something is happening, take a breath, return to neutral, and ask what you can create from the situation. And remember, your soul is a consistent, loving home you can return to always. So I hope, Jake Cat Lady, that card resonates with you. Much love and light to you, and still sending you lots of love and light energy to you. You know, it's all James Lee. You put a point there. As James Lee said, I'll put it on the screen here. It says, I use energy as an empath working with people intending to let them feel supported. That the everything is about intention. It doesn't those are tools. Cards are about tools. It's the energy, the intention. Okay. Cards, tarot cards, name it, um, whatever, pendulum. No, no. Yeah, Kelly, you can get a message. Okay. What kind of message would you like? I was going to say, I'm going to. Geez, this funny part that came to my mind. The funny thing is that, Ron, can I get a message? The first thing that came to mind: spread your wings. I don't know why why I got that, but anyway, spread your wings. You're welcome, J Cat Lady. That was thanks. That was beautiful, Ron. Thank you so much. Okay. Uh, I think I do the same thing for you, Kelly. If you okay. The secret language of life, his own mind, soul transmissions from the soul. If that's okay with you, let me know. I worry a lot. I'm pretty much alone for a while. I miss laughter. Yeah, but you can always watch a funny movie. Yeah, you can always watch a funny movie. There's funny movies. Okay, I got it up there. I think. But you gotta do something, funny movie, things like that. I know Linda G is really, really funny sometimes. It's crazy sometimes when she comes up with stuff. Yeah. Oh my. I remember I absolutely love the classes. Yeah. Learn to laugh and at your own antiques. Yeah. But I remember getting this chair. That chair is black and white. So when I first got my gosh, my other chair was crazy, like it was falling apart. My computer chair was falling apart. That's just like a gaming chair. I don't know. I got it on sale at where they sell office supplies or something. So I got it on sale. So it's black and white. And I told my wife, I said, my chair, I'm going to name it Pepe La Pew. Pepe La Pew is black and white. Pepe La Pew without the perfume. Jesus. Yeah, you're tired empathically also. I know we get overwhelmed by friggin' energy. The energy is at the point. It's like, okay, I don't know if you guys agree with me. Uh, the energy is so much in our face right now. It's so intense, put it that way. It's on the verge of a breaking point. When something is there's so much energy you feel that the friggin' thing is gonna break sometime there. That's what I feel the energy is at. We're about we're about to witness something breaking up like crazy. Like really. And I'm sincere on that. I'm sincere on that. What I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, that's a message that is what my dad called my dog. He died when I was young. Oh boy. We attract users and energy vampires too. Yeah. It's just got it's not to be at war with something. It's not to be at war with these people like that. You don't you know these people they feed off of you, but it's up to you to put your boundaries. And I had to break some relationship because I was getting sucked dry, and I had to, you know, yeah, yes, the U.S. and the world are going to be shook very soon. It's about, it's about to break. Put it that way. It's about to crack open like whoa, yeah, Pepe Le Pew, yeah. But I remember doing a collab with Linda G the first time. I was so impressed. Well, she came to my channel. She came and and collaborated on my channel. It's in one of the videos or something like that. So and while we're talking about all kinds of stuff. And I told her, and then we started talking about, oh my God, all kinds of stuff, like Bugs Bunny. She watching Bugs Bunny when she's a kid. I was Bugs Bunny too, and Pepe the Pew and all that. And I said, I remember you were doing something like at one of your shows, and you said something about Pepe the Pew. She says, when did I say that? I said you were talking about one of those senators or something, and you call him Pepe Le Pew. And I was floored, laughing like crazy. Because I usually, I've hardly hear somebody talking about somebody else as Pepe Le Pew, but I told her that, and she laughed, and then we had a good laugh about Pepe Le Pew and things like that. Pepe Le Pew, I love you. I still love you. Yeah, we need to pick how we want to rebuild for the better with so much more love. Yeah, well, it shows that. humanity is all divided in several things, but you got to remember we are human beings. We're all connected, whether you like it or not. We're all connected. We're all unique. We have to accept that we are unique. It's not nothing to do with color. It's nothing to do with your race. It's you are unique, and there's a reason why you're unique. Okay, and you have to accept yourself as being unique. Uh, not don't try to be somebody else because it's already taken. Where you take your own. So be who you are, and but you have to be open to other people that are different, that are unique, and we have a lot of things in common. We want peace, we want our freedom, we, you know, so that's what I'm saying. And I see, I, I don't know why, how long I'm going to be here, but I'm seeing the world come together, humanity come together. This thing, whatever's going on right now in the whole world, is bringing the whole world together. I, I don't know if you guys see that, but I see it. I mean, it's brought the whole world together. And a lot of the world together. It's brought people together from all different countries coming together. Canada making, uh, uh, connecting with other different countries besides the U.S. For now, but it's bringing people together, and it's brought Canada, most of us together. On It's like we're going into be on a lot of people on the same frequency in this chat. Most of you guys are we're on the same frequency. The, this is not by chance. It's just that we are on the same frequency. You know what I mean? So, and people are waking up. What I call well, I had a friggin' meditation on Medium Kim's channel, and my God, Christ showed up in my face, and I went, oh, and he got closer and closer to me like that. And I had a near death experience, but my near death experience didn't show me Christ, but he showed up in my meditation, and when he was getting closer, floating out in white robe and everything with the crown on his head, uh, he didn't speak, but telepathically, there's only one message that he sent me. Like it was Christ consciousness. So we're all we're at that point where it's Christ consciousness going. Christ consciousness is about unconditional love. It's about coming together, uniting, supporting each other, and not we're not divided. We're coming together. And understanding that we're all connected, and that love reunites every one of us to the and brings us to the same higher frequency. So we're like leaving the lower frequency to go into a higher frequency because it comes through our heart, not up here, but through the heart. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. I know I'm talking, but uh, it just comes out that way. So whatever I'm saying. It's not the same language as being at the lower level. People, the ego is in there. The ego, it's power, money, and they want to control us like crazy. The billionaires and millionaires and whatever. I'm not talking about everyone, but I'm talking some people there. They want to control us. They are the ones that create the rise of food prices. They want to be they want to control us. They want to put us in a situation where um Jesus, you won't be able to buy a car. You have to rent it from us. You won't be able this and that. That's where they want to get us to. And we, the people, millions and millions of people, come together and say, no, 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 we're not going to take it anymore. You are will be working more with your community. Will here we're talking about buying locally and stuff like that. Like we're getting away from being dependent, um, and people that are trying to screw us over, sell us something, just because they've been doing it for years and years. Well, imagine when people don't want your stuff anymore. Imagine that, okay? And people helping each other in each community. Like I have rust proof my car from a guy that lives in the home instead of going to a big company. There's a lot of stuff like that here. So anyway, and we're not going back, so to speak. So Kelly, here we go. I got. It's a wonder you got a message like this, but here we go. I'm going to hide it. Here we go. The card that came out for you is transformation. Transformation. I. But anyway, we're just talking. This is funny. We're just talking about the world coming together. Look at what's in the picture. The world card. The Gaia is in the right smack in the middle. Gaia. So, oh my God, Gaia, transformation, the whole world. We're just talking about, and the card comes out. So whoa, number 19. So number 19. Let's see what it says. Um, it's funny. We're just talking about it. One neighbor, small business, could house quite a few families. Yeah, you know, because we're going to go through like people needing, we're helping our neighbors, helping each other, and things like that. Like, excuse me, but we're going to say that, no, I'm not dealing with people like that are being dishonest. We're going to create our own thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just my community. I'm talking about all over the world, and and maybe even these people, even they put their products on sale, but the guy's a crook, or you know about him, you won't buy from him because we won't be dealing with these people anymore because we will not accept anymore being taken on that note. We're going to be um, we're not going to allow this to trample all over us again anymore because it's part of your freedom. It's part of my freedom to be who you are uniquely. It's part of freedom, being who you are, and not allowing these people to walk all over you. So it's about freedom. Christ consciousness is about freeing humanity from shackles, chains from the past, like uh, Romans and all this wars and all this stuff. Nobody wants that anymore. A lot of us want peace, harmony. Um, okay, transformation. Um, okay, the word is that came out under here. It says suffering is optional. You are experiencing an ending. Okay, you are feeling a loss as a whole or a void in your life. This empty feeling is space for something new and better. It says a new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth, justifying analyze. Oh boy, I got it. Uh, Analyzing and rationalizing, ration, rationalizing, list, rational list. Oh boy. Oh, I'm getting tired. I guess rationalizing. Yeah. Um, will separate you further from your soul's wisdom. From this state, you will blame yourself, another, or an event for feeling angry or sad. Focusing on the suffering will only cement the ideology or belief that is created it. In other words, you become what you fight against. Now, imagine that you can create by focusing on all the beautiful aspects of your life and what you are good at. Focus on where your life is filled with things that make you smile, by the way. Like change starts with you, and all your desires begin with a dream. Where will you place your focus tomorrow morning? It's focus. If you focus on all the crap that's bad, well, you know, it doesn't make you smile, does it? But if you focus on, oh boy, what a beautiful day. Oh, I heard a bird, or uh, I'm hugging my dog, my cat, my pet, whatever. You know, yeah. It, it, it's simple, but at the same time, we are not trained that way. We've been how we our brain our minds have been hacked. Like we got all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Brian says, "Good night, Ron. Hug your pet unless it's a porcupine. It's not quite. No, the porcupine. Yeah, he's on the floor. I guess he's waiting for me to take him out there. So, yeah. Oh my God! Guess what time it is here? It's 11:11. It's 11:11. That's uh four same numbers. Yeah, four one 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 four. That's an angel number, by the way. Angel message right there. 11:11. So the sun came out just before this, so three blossoms and new green beauty can be seen. It was pretty cloudy all day. Well, yeah, you know, I where I live, I don't have a leaf on the tree yet. Yeah, 11:11. Wish, yeah, but we don't have we don't have leaves on the tree yet. It's too cold. It's frost on the ground and everything. I still have to wear a coat when I go outside in the morning. Right now it's five Celsius. I guess you guys are in Fahrenheit. But 5 Celsius is like, well, you need a coat. You need a hat. You can't go out in there like just a t-shirt. It's not time for a t-shirt. Not right now, but it's going to get warmer. But then we had rain and stuff like that. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Leave me a message after the video is over, if you can. If you can't tonight, well, you can do it tomorrow. Leave me a little message, a smiling face, anything, and it helps the channel. So I want to thank everybody. My heart goes out to you guys in the States. So I'll be back on Saturday, what what's the date? The 8th, I believe. 9th. On Saturday the night. Oh, it's Mother's Day on Sunday too. I believe. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you so much. Much love and light to you. And I'll see you on Saturday if you can. So thank you. Good night, everybody.